What a lot of people don't understand is that the ruling class can promote more than one thing at the same time. They can often promote things which seem contradictory. They'll promote critical race theory in public institutions at the same time as they're promoting, or maybe a different section of the ruling class is promoting the career of Douglas Murray. So this is the same class that is ultimately behind all of this. They're just promoting these competing narratives to keep people invested in it, invested in like fights that go nowhere. And that's the big thing that the ruling class really wants from like official legal Marxism, to use the term we've used before when we've been talking, is
And
like they
Daniel
want a
Tutt did
Marxism.
not like that. Anyway,
No, he didn't
good.
like it at all, but it only goes to show that it was a correct usage of the term. They want a Marxism which ultimately goes nowhere and just churns endlessly, but
Mm.
produces nothing. And so
I
in
think
that
that's the
sense, like
point. Yeah.
this fight between the advocates for Western Marxism on the one hand and Rufo, Peterson, Shapiro, etc. on the other, this is great because this just basically has two groups of clowns debating a cartoon version of Marxism, and each being well rewarded for their participation in the events. But again, like it keeps Marxism as essentially a petty bourgeois parlor game, and this is the fate of Western Marxism. So again, like to move on, then we have to critique and reject the legacy because we have to recognize that most of the developments, both in the academic sphere and in the political sphere after World War II, with the failure of the Western communist parties and their conversion to social democracy, is what is a key part of the reason why revolutionary moments that when they did come along in the West all failed or
Hmm.
collapsed in on themselves, why ultra reactionary politics won, and unless we understand that, then we can't move forward. So like it's not, you can't just say, oh, Peterson's a bad man, Douglas Murray's a racist, stuff like that.
Mm.
It's like, no, you have to understand why their rhetoric picks up some support, because like there is that element of truth which they jump off of and then build a whole bullshit theory off.
Mm.
So you can't critique them properly unless you're prepared to understand where what they're picking up on comes from. And if we're not prepared to do that, then we might as well give up.